Hello, welcome to another productive series. In today's series, we would be solving a practical question in mathematics change of subject, right? So let's quickly delve into the question for the day, right? Express J in terms of K, given that K equals B minus the fraction 1 over B and J equals B squared plus the fraction 1 over B squared, right? So to get something like B squared and the fraction 1 over B squared from K equals B minus the fraction 1 over B, we can square both sides of the equation for K, right? That's because when we square K, we will naturally get B square here and the fraction 1 over B square terms, right? So let's quickly do that. So we are going to have K equals B minus the fraction 1 over B, right? So we square both sides and then we are going to have K square equals, or in bracket square, B minus the fraction 1 over B, right? And or in bracket square, B minus the fraction 1 over B is also giving us, or in brackets, B minus 1 over B minus the fraction 1 over B multiplying, or in bracket, B minus the fraction 1 over B, right? So we are going to have our K to be K square equals, or in bracket, B minus the fraction 1 over B multiplying, or in bracket, B minus the fraction 1 over B, right? So we are going to have K square equals, now let me explain this. Now we've simplified, right? So we've gotten K square equals B equals, or in bracket, B minus the fraction 1 over B multiplying, or in bracket, B minus the fraction 1 over B, right? So that means this equation, or in brackets, B minus the fraction 1 over B is multiplying the entire equation here, which is B, or in bracket, B minus the fraction 1 over B. So what we will do is we have to multiply through by B minus the fraction 1 over B, okay? So we pick each variable and multiply it through by the entire equation here, right? So we pick B and we multiply it by B, or in brackets, B minus the fraction 1 over B. Then in similar trend, we will pick the fraction negative 1 over B and multiply it by the entire equation, or in brackets, B minus the fraction 1 over B, right? So that's what we are doing here. So we are going to have K square, right? We're going to have K square equals, we've picked B from this equation and we are using it to multiply the entire equation here, right? So B multiplying, or in bracket, B minus 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 the fraction 1 over B, right? Okay, minus the fraction 1 over B again, multiplying B, multiplying, or in bracket, B minus the fraction 1 over B, right? As stated here, right? So here we expand. Okay, now we are going to have k square equals here b multiplying b will give us b square. B times b is b square, right? Okay. This positive b multiplying the fraction negative 1 over b will give us, now we have b multiplying negative 1 over b, right? So this b will cancel itself 1. It will cancel this b here 1, right? So we are going to have negative 1 as stated here. Okay. B times negative 1 over b. So the b's will cancel itself, leaving negative 1. So that's how come we have negative 1 here, right? Also, we move on. We have the fraction negative 1 over b multiplying b, right? So negative 1 over b multiplying b. So the b's will also cancel themselves out, leaving negative 1. So that's how come we have another negative 1 here. So now the equation has become k square equals b square minus 1, right? Okay, so let's move on. So in similar trend, we are still multiplying negative 1 over b by negative 1 over b by the fraction negative 1 over b, right? So the fraction negative 1 over b multiplying the fraction negative 1 over b, right? So there is two negatives, right? Nege and nege. Negative gives positive, nege po, right? So negative gives positive, right? So we are going to have a positive sign here because there are two negative signs here. Negative, the fraction negative 1 over b, and multiplying the fraction negative 1 over b again. So the negatives here combines to form a positive, right? So that's how can we have positive here. And we have both negative 1 over b multiplying negative 1 over b, right? The fraction negative 1 over b multiplying the fraction negative 1 over b, right? So the numerators will multiply each other. 1 multiplying 1 would give you 1. 1 times 1 is 1, right? So we have 1 here, right? As the value in the numerator value in this fraction, right? Also, we have b multiplying b, right? And that will give us b squared, right? So we formed our equation. So our k is equal to b squared minus 1 plus the fraction 1 over b squared, right? So we've simplified. Okay, so let's move on, right? So let's simplify. So we are going to have our next equation to be, okay, k square equals b square, right? Minus 1 would give us minus 2, okay? So whenever you have two negative number, you bring a negative sign and add the numbers, right? So negative 1, two negative numbers. You bring out the negative sign, okay, here, negative here, then you add the number 1 and 1, which will give you 2. So it's very simple, right? So we are going to have our new equation to be k square equals b square minus 2 plus the fraction 1 over b square, right? So we arrange them in chronological order, right? So we are going to have k square equals, okay, equals b square plus the fraction 1 over b square minus 2, right? Minus 2. Okay, So if you could recall, we were given our j, okay, we're given our j, let's go back, we were given our j to be b squared plus the fraction 1 over b squared, right? So we have to get a similar fate with our solution, right? And in order to get b squared plus the fraction 1 over b squared, we have to eliminate negative 2 by moving negative 2, right? So negative 2 here would cross the equal to sign here, okay? Would cross the equal to sign here and become positive, right? So as I explained earlier, we were, based on the preamble of our question, we're given our j to be b squared plus the fraction 1 over b squared, right? So hence, okay, moving negative 2 across the equal to sign to join k squared, it will become, the negative 2 will become positive. So we are going to have k squared plus 2 equals b squared plus the fraction 1 over b squared, which is j, right? So we are going to have, or let's simplify, like we are going to have like k squared here, okay, equals j, which is j was given as b squared plus the fraction 1 over b squared. So that's why I represented b squared plus the fraction 1 over b squared as j, right? Minus 2, okay? So these two, we had asked to make j the subject of the relation. That means we want j to stand on its own, right? So that means this negative 2 would cross the equal to sign and change its form to become positive. Whenever a number crosses the equal to sign, it will change its form. So if it's a negative number, it will become a positive number. If it's a positive number, it will become a negative number, right? So this negative 2 will cross the equal to sign here to join k squared and become a positive number. So we are going to have k squared plus 2 equals j, right? So we are going to have k squared plus 2 equals j. Hence, based on the preamble of the question, we are asked to find j, right? So therefore, j equals k squared plus 2. That's our final answer. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Kindly do well to subscribe for more. Thank you. Bye.